My presentation focuses on pop-up advertising and how it is the most beneficial for Facebook in bringing in consumerism. A certain type of advertising is used on Facebook that increases the amount of consumerism, and the unique style of advertising is called pop-up advertising. It has been proven to be the most beneficial because the main focus is the consumer's interest. How the pop-ups work. The ads that pop up on the timeline come from the user's search history. The most popular items that are searched for by the consumer are the items that will be advertised as well as items similar to it. For example, if the consumer searches for bathing suits quite often, then ads pertaining to bathing suits will pop up on their timeline. This makes advertisements less of a nuisance. No one wants to have their time wasted trying to avoid advertisements that are irrelevant to him or her. This graph states that post engagement and link clicks are the top two most common Facebook ad objectives. If the consumer is satisfied with what he or she is receiving, it will encourage them to post about it, which then can lead into more consumers becoming interested in the item and/or brand based on seeing how enjoyable the item is. However, there is a conflict that is constantly discussed with pop-up advertising and the process of figuring out the consumer's interests invading the privacy of the user. Since the pop-up ads are based off of recent search history, this means Facebook can see everything you have recently looked up. As disturbing as this may sound to some people, it makes the most beneficial way of advertising. The government already has access to everything on your computer for different reasons. The only reason Facebook needs access to the recent searches is to provide users with ads that will pertain to their interests. These next two graphics show what pop-up ads are most likely to be used for, and which gender is most likely to use the pop-up ads, which age is most likely to use the pop-up ads, and which business has benefited the most from it. As shown, 10% of more women are most likely to use pop-up ads than men. The age group of 18 to 29 years old is most likely to use the pop-up ads, and the age group of 65 years and older are least likely. This graph compares e-commerce, gaming, retail, and travel, and it is shown that travel has benefited the most from pop-up advertising. A call to action the consumer can do if they are worried about their privacy being invaded is that they can disagree to the terms and conditions of Facebook using recent search history. They can fill out a survey Facebook provides to see what the user is interested in, and Facebook can also just base the ads off of what other posts the user has liked and what accounts the user follows. The solution is that the more the ads are relevant to the consumer, the more consumerism will increase, and pop-up ads are based off of a more personal level, and that is why they are the most beneficial. And these are my references.